Alright, so you may or may not have heard of this quote. This quote is, "You cannot beat Father Time." Now, what does that mean? That means that every single person in the world has 24 hours in a day, and how you use it is dependent on how you use it. And nobody is special and has 25 hours or 26 hours in one day, and nobody is unlucky with 12 hours in a day or 23 hours in a day. Everybody has the same amount of time in a given day. Now, I just recently finished this book called Never Finished. David Goggin talks about Father Time and his special brother that you may or may not know about. His brother is Brother Fatigue. Now, Brother Fatigue you can beat, okay? Brother Fatigue is pretty much Father Time's brother, and this is a pretty much way that this brother pretty much puts fatigue on you, and you get tired, you get worn out. And the thing is you can't beat Father Time. You can't give yourself 25, 26 hours in a day, but you can get through fatigue. Now, I want to tell you a story as to how I got through fatigue today, because I feel like it's a very maybe inspiring story. I don't know how you want to look at it, but it felt inspiring to me because I am wide awake now, but I would say literally at 3 o'clock p.m. today, when I was just like drinking my espresso, trying to stay awake, I was dead. I mean, I was walking through Walmart today like a zombie. I mean, if this was like The Walking Dead or something, I would have had like a crossbow bolt go through my head because somebody would have thought I was a zombie. I mean, I was literally dead walking everywhere I went. And the thing is I had a good morning, okay? We're getting right into the story. So I had a very good morning. I woke up at 7 a.m. I got up, I took the longest poop of my life, and I read a book, okay? I was reading while pooping, and I got through that, and then it was like 7:30, 7:45. Once again, long poop. You shouldn't do that. I pretty much just sat there reading because I was so invested in it. But anyways, I got up and I went to work out. I ended up initially wanting to hit one set, okay? And it's a 10-minute no excuse workout. This is like a workout that I've been doing if I don't feel motivated and I want to pretty much push myself. So I did my 10-minute no excuse workout, and I'm going to leave the link in the description so that you can do that too. You have to download like the 𝘲𝙤𝙤𝙠 app and stuff, but like honestly, it's so worth it. It's so good. It's so easy to use. I wish I had an app like this because it's so sick. Yeah, just download that. So after that workout, I was feeling pretty good, and I had breakfast, and I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot for breakfast. I wish I would have taken a picture because I had a big fat omelet with some like chicken inside and a protein shake. And I'm not even joking. I don't know if this is the reason why I started to go downhill or if I was just tired from that workout. I have no clue, but I was whipped. I was considering taking a nap. I was even telling my girlfriend, like, dude, I don't know what's wrong with me today, but I do not feel right. I am so tired. And the thing is I had coffee. Like, I ended up having coffee, like, later in the day, and it didn't fix it. And once again, we went to Walmart. We went to different places. I luckily didn't get shot with a crossbow bolt. That would have been terrible. But I was going about my life and about my day, and I was just so tired. And whenever I got home, I was really, really frustrated because the internet was kind of being slow. For some odd reason, the upload speed wasn't working well, and it was slower than normal, so it took a really long time for me to upload my video, and it was kind of frustrating. And then I ended up doing some like small work. I ended up making baby shower stuff for my fiance. I think I called her my girlfriend earlier, but anyways, I ended up doing baby shower stuff for her. It's not for her, it's for one of her family members. But I just pretty much did some stuff that we could print out, and it would just kind of be a little helpful piece, I guess, because I know a little bit about design and I can make something on the fly. But that's about all I did. And she ended up going to work. Today was my day off. What am I left here to do other than sleep and nap and be tired? Because once again, I am whipped. I mean, the only things that I've done, which keep in mind, they say that, you know, starting your day off right with a good workout or just 100 push-ups like 𝘲𝙤𝙤𝙠 does.
Showing you guys my new morning routine. Of course, there's things that I always do every single morning, like my 100 push-ups.
They say it's a good thing. I don't know. I just felt like terrible. Okay, maybe I did need a nap. Maybe I didn't get enough sleep. I went to bed at like 12, 7 hours. That's not terrible. I don't know. I have no idea why I didn't get enough sleep, so it was kind of weird. But anyways, as she goes to work and I am faced with decisions, I get a text that I am ready to pick up my suit, my tuxedo, right? I ended up ordering it because we will be getting married at some point, and we're engaged now. We've been talking about wedding stuff, so we ended up getting the suit and stuff just to get it out of the way. I was really, really excited about it, and I wasn't really showing it, I guess, because I had to drive pretty far in order to get it, which kind of sucked. I wasn't really looking forward to that, especially on top of me being tired. So I get in my car, I go out, and I'm listening to my audiobook pretty much the entire way there till I get the suit and I put it in my car, and then I'm pretty much heading back. I had to stop and get some gas. I had to get like one other thing was for the fish tank and stuff. One of the parts went bad, so I had to get a new one or whatever. And as I moped through all of that, I was in my car and I started playing some music. Okay, I was listening to an audiobook for, keep in mind, almost close to 2 hours at this point, with all the driving that I did. And I'm not gonna lie, the audiobook's great. It's Hello Habits by Fumio Sasaki, but I don't know, it was just dragging for some reason. I needed some music. So I started listening to some music. I started to feel a little bit more upbeat. And I decided, if I'm feeling tired right now, if I'm feeling fatigued, I can beat it. And how does David Goggins beat it? Of course, he does the craziest shit ever, and that's just David Goggins. And I figured, why not just pull out some Goggins in me, right? Maybe go Diablo, because he talks about in the books and stuff like that, where he's David and his like counterpart, or you could say his beast mode, right, is Goggins. He goes Goggins, and it just, he goes from like, I don't know, he was like talking about he went in like the one bathroom or something like that because he was like not feeling good, and then he came out and he was David when he went in, but he was Goggins when he came out, and he was just like ready to tear shit up, really. That's pretty much what I was getting into, right? I want to go out and beat brother fatigue. And I wanted to do that not by napping, not by sleeping, but by running, okay? Actually, I wanted to go out and find a place to do pull-ups or something, but I probably would have just pissed me off because I was already tired to begin with, and that's, you need some energy to hit some pull-ups. So I ended up deciding to run. I decided 1 mile. That's all, right? Just get 1 mile in, and that should make you feel pretty energized. I decided to run 1 mile, and it was really funny because as I'm like about to finish my mile, there's somebody behind me, okay? And they were like trucking, okay? I could hear like heavy footsteps. I thought I was about to be attacked. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, oh god, like do I still look like a zombie? Are they gonna take me down and like cut my throat off or cut my head off? I don't even know. And I turn around, and it's just like this small sports mom, and she's like flying beside me, and she was real nice. She like smiled and like said sorry, like she was like felt bad for passing me or something. I have no clue, but either way, I don't know. Go off. I mean, she was doing really well, and I decided in that moment I'm going to run until she is pretty much done. Okay, so I'm like, oh, dude, this is like perfect. I'm gonna. I don't even care if it's till dusk and we're closing. The police are here trying to get us out, but I gotta run these circles. You know what I'm saying? I was ready to just follow this mom as far as I possibly could, and this was just around a circle. I wasn't following her around the city or something. That would have been weird. That leads us to mile 2. Okay, so I get into mile 2. That's about the time that she ended up actually just going off and just leaving the circle and just, I don't even know, went somewhere else. And I was like, okay, well, okay, let me just finish this 2 miles and I'll be done. That's all I want to do. The mom's gone. I'm not gonna, face her and run as much as possible with her or something. It's not what I'm going to do at this point. I'm just going to keep in mind, I wasn't running with her. I was running way behind her because she had a fast pace. Okay, she was pretty quick on her feet. I mean, she was doing great. But anyways, 2 miles rolls around. She's gone, and I am left here about to finish, I guess, my like 2 miles, and it's like a mom and a dude, probably the husband or whatever, show up with 2 little dogs, and it was really, really cute because the dogs came up to me while I was running. And I'm not gonna lie, I was loving this break because the dogs came straight up to me, and I'm just sitting there petting them, and I'm super excited because I'm like, dude, these dogs are full of like energy. They're so excited to see me, and I'm just like, I'm just like going through it. But at the same time, I'm like, at this point, I'm excited. I can't even like, I don't even realize that like I'm not breathing hard anymore. I'm just good. I'm just petting these dogs. And this like mom, she's like holding her phone, like she's like on Facebook Live or something, and she's just like videotaping me. And I'm like, oh, okay, But at the same time, I'm like, okay, this is fun. I'm just gonna be famous on Facebook or something. I don't know, for like petting dogs. But it was really really cute, and it made me have energy. I'm not even joking. I was like, dude, I'm gonna run a 5K, which is not like, that's like 3 point something miles, right? So I'm like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I go and I'm shooting for the 3 miles. I start getting like these stomach cramps, okay, because I already like took 2 craps today. I thought I was gonna have to take a third one, okay. It was brewing and I was not feeling right. I was like, dude, I can't be one of those runners who's like pooping themselves while running, because like this is only 3 miles. This is embarrassing. I can't be doing this. Luckily, the cramps went away. I was good. So as I'm doing like the 3rd mile, I see like just a whole bunch of different people showing up. There's like people playing basketball. There's a dad and his son who's playing some baseball and stuff. And there was like just random like old people that were just walking around that I just continued to lap and lap and lap. And that's pretty much all that happened. But the thing is, I wasn't done at 3 miles. I decided my high score was 4 miles. The most I've ever personally ran in one run was 4 miles. No, like no stop, maybe a little bit of walking or something. 4 miles. That's the farthest I've ever gone. I decided, what would David Goggins do? You know, what would he do if he was in my shoes? If he was standing right beside me, he would want me to beat that. And I was like, God damn it! Oh, why did I read this book? And I'm going through it, but I'm like running, and it almost like turned to me where I was like, I'm looking at my heart rate, and I'm like, dude, my heart rate hasn't really changed much. It's like steadily at 165. Why not? I'm just gonna try to do 5 miles. So I'm running and I'm running, and it was about actually in the 3.5 miles was the point in which, I'm not even joking, my legs were just running me. I wasn't even running like, at this point, like whenever I was lapping people and stuff, I was just in my own head. I wasn't even, the only time I was ever actually like being aware of my surroundings was probably whenever I would go around the baseball dad and kid, because like they're like actively playing like, not baseball, but like he's like throwing pitches and like the sun's hitting it, and I'm like, dude, that kid's gonna hit a home run right to my skull. Like he's gonna take me out like I'm a zombie and just, and I'm dead. So I did watch whenever I went around that spot, because I was like, dude, that kid's gonna hit a home run to my head out of the park, and so was my head. So I was like, I can't be having that. So after I get through this like point of where the fatigue's gone, I start looking at my watch, and I'm like over 4 miles in at this point. My heart rate starts dropping. Not to the point I'm like, but like it was to the point in which it was like 150 now. And I was like, dude, I'm in like this flow state where I'm like, I could go. And I'm like, 5 miles, no problem. And that's what I did. And it's funny because I literally hit my knee at work. Okay, it sounds really stupid, but I hit my knee pretty hard, and it was like hurting this morning. I was like, dude, there's no way I'm running today. And that's why I hit the like workouts and stuff in the morning. I was like, dude, there's no way I'm running. And I ran anyways. And of course, I ran 5 miles, okay? My highest ever. Now, you may have never ran 5 miles. You may have only ran, I don't know, less than that. Maybe you ran more than me. I don't really know. But either way, this was a personal goal of mine, okay? Whether you've ran way more than me, or maybe your personal goal is only a mile too. Whatever it is, we all have these personal goals, okay? And it's our own minds that are the reason why we stop. It's the reason why we think that we have to literally cut ourselves off. David Goggins, dude, like, I'm not saying that I need to be an ultra runner and do these 100-mile things that he does, where he runs literally 100 miles and, like, obviously takes breaks along the way, but it's, like, still, like, they're hitting, like, crazy times. I mean, it's nuts. I'm not saying I need to do that. I'm not saying you need to do that. But what I'm saying is that if you have any challenges, anything that you're facing, if you're facing brother fatigue, what you got to do is you have to fight brother fatigue. Brother fatigue is there to literally get you, to strangle you. Because anytime you feel fatigue, you give up. It's so easy to give up, especially whenever you become fatigued. Yes, maybe a nap would have boosted my mood. Maybe I didn't need that espresso coffee. I don't really know. Like, I'll just put it this way. I felt really energized and actually really good once I got home from that run. And I felt spectacular, and I can almost guarantee that a nap would have not have given me that satisfaction. I would have woke up groggy, wishing that I would have done more. Oh, now I've slept way past the point in which I wanted to, or maybe I didn't sleep enough and now I want to sleep more. I mean, there's it wouldn't have fixed me. Yes, I could have maybe gotten in a nap after the run if I felt like I deserved it and I was tired enough to do so. That would have been quite deserving. I could have done that. I came home from that run, and I'm not joking. I literally started working on the stuff outside. I gotta like work on my cameras and stuff, get those like repositioned and stuff. They weren't in like. I need like good Rainbow Six angles, pretty much. I'm like pretty much the bandit of my own house. I think that's her name, right? Bandit? No, no, that's not Bandit. That's Valkyrie. Oh my god, dude, that's like it really shows how little I play games now. But anyways, I'm throwing my cameras in the corner and stuff. That's what I was pretty much doing, and I felt so much more energized just because I decided to break through the fatigue. I destroyed brother fatigue today, and I feel great. I went from walking around all jacked up on caffeine and feeling terrible. I mean, just sluggish, unhappy, even like literally unhappy, to the point in which now I feel great. I feel like I could. I feel like I could run 5 more miles. I don't even know. It's just crazy how you can beat brother fatigue because you get a boost of confidence. Even if you, right now, in this moment, maybe you feel fatigued. If you went out and ran 1 mile, just 1 mile, I'm guaranteeing that you're gonna feel good. You are going to feel so much better. Whether it's self-confidence or, yes, maybe you'll be a little sore. My calves are sore right now, but you will feel better. Even if it does lead to a little bit of extra tiredness or maybe even soreness, you will feel better, I promise you. So yes, maybe we can't beat Father Time. Maybe we can't, give ourselves 26 hours in a day and be able to do all the things that we want to do, but we can still use the time that we do have and the free time that we do obtain. We always have free time at some point, let's just be honest, we do. And to use that time whenever we're feeling fatigue to beat fatigue's ass. So, yeah, that's what I want you guys to do is next time you feel fatigue, I just want you to go out and just run it out. I don't even care if you go like only half a mile, okay? Actually, if you're doing half a mile, just go the full mile, okay? You can do the full mile. So go out, run a mile next time you feel fatigue, and just comment how you feel because I guarantee you'll feel so much better, okay? And I just want you to beat brother fatigue the way that I did today because I know that brother fatigue has entered my life many, many times, and I don't like things entering me. That sounds really, really sus. I don't want that. So, and you probably don't want that either, okay? Assuming that you're a guy watching this video, and you don't swing that way. Sorry. Oh my God, I need to stop. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really do hope that this helped you, and I really hope that my story today really did inspire you, and I hope that it can, I guess shed some light on, I guess how fatigue works and how you can overcome it, and the fact that yes, we are limited to 24 hours in the day, but hey, we can spend that beating fatigue if we feel that way. Sometimes we'll feel motivated some days, and we won't even have to think about fatigue. Other days, we want to sleep all day. We want to watch Netflix. But hey, you gotta kick its ass, okay? That's what you gotta do. So if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and check out some of this other videos that I have right here for you. These videos will also help you and inspire you. If you're feeling fatigued right now, then don't watch these videos. I want you to go out and run, okay? Just don't watch this video. Go out and run. That's what I want you to do. If you have some free time or something like that, or maybe you already ran, you worked out today, yeah, sure, watch this video if you haven't already. But anyways, go run. And I will see you guys in the next video. And as always, find the fire within you and stay Diablo.